Hey guys, Chris with Team Critical Bench here with Ben Pakulski, and we are here to talk about biceps training today. A few points that Ben's going to share with us today is range of motion for the biceps and fully contracting the biceps, and he's going to go through an exercise that specifically targets the biceps through a terrific range of motion. So, Ben?
All right, ladies and gents, everybody wants huge guns and nobody knows how to do it. Why not? It's not that complicated if you understand some very, very simple principles of exercise. So when everybody tells you free weights is the best way to build biceps, they don't know what they're talking about. So I highly suggest variation. The way you know that you're optimally stimulating any muscle group is you're stimulating through all points of the strength curve. So what that means, essentially the strength curve is like any type of bell curve, kind of looks like that, meaning you're strongest in the middle, weakest at the extremes. So you want to make sure you're actually working muscle through all points of that strength curve and trying to isolate all points of the curve. So when you're doing a barbell curl or a dumbbell curl, it's been seen to be a muscle builder because it goes most optimally with the strength curve. It means because the middle of the range, it's where it's hardest, so it's where you're strongest. So people like to do a lot of free weight stuff because it's correlated with the strength curve. In reality, if you can become strong at the extremes of the strength curve, the middle of the strength curve will become proportionally bigger, and the muscle will become proportionally bigger because you're strong at all ends of the extreme. So most people don't even have a clue what a full range of motion is for biceps, let alone any other body part, but let's stay with biceps for today. If you want to build strong biceps and big biceps, get strong at the extreme. So what does the extreme mean for this particular range? A fully extended bicep is back here internally rotated. So I'm actually doing a little bit of pronation. So my palm is facing behind me. Now if you want to see a full range for a bicep, watch this. I'm supinating as I come up, extending my shoulder, flexing my shoulder, and there. That's a full range of motion for a bicep. Now, could you do that in one exercise? Absolutely not. Could you do it over a sequence of a workout? Absolutely. So you want to start by doing something maybe in the fully extended range, where your long head of your bicep is fully extended, down like this. So obviously
you can even feel it stretch.
Right. So if you actually do that and contract your tricep, you can really feel your bicep stretch. So if you would do that maybe on an incline dumbbell curl, great way to start. And then maybe we do something with a barbell or dumbbell curl that's in the middle of the range. And then to finish the bicep, we do something in a really, really short range, which is what we're going to show Chris now. A lot of people don't think about it like this, but this is a really simple way to break your bicep into 3 different ranges of motions and making sure you're hitting all ranges of motion properly. So I'll demonstrate it quickly, and then Chris will demonstrate. So all it really is you're probably going to have to get a really light weight. You're going to curl in like you normally would for like a high bicep curl, and you're going to finish it behind your head. So essentially, a curl, finish. And what you want to notice that I'm doing that you can't see is I'm actually trying to squeeze most with my baby finger and actually supinate. So most people you'll see will actually take most of the weight with their index finger and pull this way. Bicep really needs to be supinated to get fully recruited. That bicep primary function actually is supination. So you want to make sure you're getting really good supination. So I'm actually thinking about squeezing with the inside of my hand and pulling that behind my ear. Let's try that. Try not to let those elbows migrate too far forward. Getting back. Curl the bicep in. Oh, there you go. Amazing.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you're going to curl the bicep to there, pull the baby finger, and then bring the elbows up. There you go. Amazing.
One more?
Yep. Keep going. Give a couple more so they can see. Those elbows back.
It doesn't take a lot of weight either, does it?
You don't want to pull those up forward. There you go. Just pull them up. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Do it again. Stretch. Good. Let's go one more rep and show them. Contract the triceps at the end. Good. Now back in. Good. Awesome. So now why did we suggest Chris contract his triceps? Well, then he knows his biceps are fully lengthened in that position. So we're fully lengthening the bicep, and then we're trying to shorten it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So whenever possible, we're always trying to work the maximal range for that exercise, which, as we just demonstrated, may take 3 exercises to do the full range for that body part, if that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense to do that. I always felt I had pretty strong biceps, but with fairly light weight,
right.
Like that was taxing, and I really felt
you get a really great contraction,
it,
right.
and I did like 5 reps.
Right. I like to actually start my bicep workouts like that because your biceps are really weak in that position.
Yeah.
So when you have most energy, I like to go way up there so you can go relatively heavy, and then I go to the position where I'm strongest, which would be in the middle of the range with a dumbbell or barbell curl or something along those lines, and then finish back here with the lengthened position like an incline curl or something like that, or even a cable curl from behind.
Wow, that's awesome. Great tips from the master, Ben Pakulski, here at Powerhouse Gym in Tampa. Thank you so much, guys. CriticalBench.com.